Hi guys, my name is Leah Kruger and this is Carly Lazari, and we're here to talk to you about multitainment. So I've heard a couple of the investors tonight mention the idea of what's the pain, what's the problem. I'd like to refer you to the little handout that we've got there, and just take a look at that little girl, and I want you to imagine that she's your daughter, she's your sister, she's a family friend. Anyways, she's someone that's in a hospital by herself, can't always have her parents there with her, and is feeling lonely, might be in pain. It's not a positive experience. That is where really the idea for our business came from, is personal experiences with family members that were in the hospital and really feeling sad and lonely. And we thought, why don't we give these people the opportunity to be entertained? So what we've put together is essentially an all-in-one entertainment unit that combines TV, internet, music, radio, translating services, all into one mobile unit that can be brought into a patient's room and left with them. It's touchscreen enabled, so anyone from a 5-year-old to a 95-year-old can use it, extremely user-friendly, and the idea is that that patient, while they're in the hospital or in a long-term care facility, is able to have some moments of fun and joy. On the hospital side, we don't want to sell the product to the hospital. We want to rent this service to the patients. So what the hospital gets out of this is 10% of revenues. Essentially, we're going to strategically align ourselves with the hospitals so that we can get in and get in front of the hospital's patients and sign exclusive contracts with them so that we are the provider of essentially television and internet services to their patients. At this point, I'd like to turn it over to my associate Carly here to talk to you a little bit about the market.
Thank you, Leah. Okay, so some of the trends that are associated with our product and service are the fact that there's an aging population in Canada and in BC especially. In fact, about 15% of BC is 65 years and older, and the median age has risen to about 39 years. In BC hospitals, there have been budget constraints for any kind of funding. So hospitals are now forced to seek revenue in other sources, such as in-hospital services like the TV that is already provided there, such as hospital foundations and marketplaces. And another trend is that all ages are adopting technology such as computers and internet, mobile communications, and even high-definition televisions. So who is our target market? Our target market are BC hospitals and the patients within those hospitals. In BC alone, there are 6,685 hospital beds for acute and rehabilitation care only. That does not include all the residential type care facilities such as nursing homes and extended care, which we could then target in the future. Right now, our plan is to start by targeting the largest hospitals, such as Vancouver General, which has about 1,000 hospital beds, and then move to smaller hospitals within BC, and then further on maybe into the residential facilities. So as for our competition, we have identified 2 direct competitors. One is Hospitality Network, which operates in BC and cities in Canada, and they provide basically basic TV and premium TV, and also internet access and phone rentals. They do this at a price between $8 and $11 per day. And the second competitor is TV Telecare. They operate in the UK and Europe, and they provide a fairly similar product to ours, which is a touchscreen that has TV, internet, email, chat, and hospital functions. It is questionable whether that company still exists because we have tried to contact them. We see their website up there, but they don't respond to our calls or our emails. As for pricing, for our great bundled service, our price is about $16 a day to rent. We're starting this as a reasonable price that we can then increase as demand and inflation goes on. It's a small amount more than what the TV Hospitality Network already charges. As for marketing, we're going to directly market to hospitals and hospital patients, concentrating our money in a website that can inform our customers for both hospital clients and patients, and through pamphlets on how to order and how to receive the service, and info booths within the hospitals. Now I'll pass it back to Leah to talk about sales.
So our initial realistic estimates in terms of sales have us producing revenues of $375,000 in our first year and breaking even after 13 months of production. Currently, this is just a plan on paper, although there is a prototype underway. We expect we could have a working prototype within 6 months. One other thing I'd like to just direct your attention to here on this graph is the hospital's commission. So it's important to note that as our business is more successful, the hospital is also making more money. So there's incentive to them to really push the product to their patients, and really it's a symbiotic relationship. We're working together. So what we really need to take our business from the plan that it is now to a working successful business is an investment of $750,000. In return for this, we are offering 49% equity in our business. Our exit strategy is to sell after our third year of operation for $10 million, and that would generate an ROI of approximately 6.5 times the investment that you would be making. And just to kind of sum things up, what I'd like to come back to is, this little girl, and I think our team really feels passionate about the fact that, we really do think we can make a difference in patients' lives, and we'd like you to be a part of that. So, thank you.